today's video is going to be on this bronze look right here. I was totally inspired by this beautiful ombre unit that I received from ItsAWig. Make sure you check the description box. All the details will be below. As well as this eye look that you guys have been requesting over and over again. It's from the palette that was sent to me by Morphe Brushes, the 35N palette. I really want to show you guys a lot of the versatility that you can receive from matte palettes. So those of you girls that like to shimmer, honey, make sure you glow in the right spots. It's not necessarily always in the eyes. But without further ado, if you want to see how I got this bronze glow, stay tuned and I'll show you how I created it. Alright guys, let's begin. I've already prepped my skin with my Estee Lauder Skin Care. Now I'm using my Bobbi Brown Color Corrector. You know this is my ish. You know. I'm actually blending out to get rid of all the dark circles. And then I'm using a sample of my Estee Lauder Double Wear Bronze Foundation. Blending that in with my Morphe M439 foundation brush. And look at this glow. Next, I'm actually going in using my Kevyn Aucoin Sensuous Skin Enhancer in SX09 and blending that out with a damp beauty blender. You know, I'm saying damp, girls. You cannot blend this into this flawless canvas with it being dry, so make sure you dampen that beauty blender. Squeeze all the water out and make sure that it's nice and moist, and it will allow you to press that product directly into the foundation. And then I'm setting it with my favorite setting powder, the Airspun Translucent Setting Powder. Blending that in, look at there, with a damp beauty blender. This gives you a very, very seamless canvas, no transition lines, and this makeup will stay on all day long. Next, we're going to contour this face, honey. We're going to contour it and snatch it all the way back with this Anastacia Beverly Hills contour palette. I like to contour with cream, and then I'm going to actually bake a little bit with my Bennye banana powder, and notice where I'm placing it. Underneath the cheek area, down the bridge of the nose. I did not go back around the eye area because, you know, sometimes that powder can make the eyes look a little bit tired, so I just allow my translucent powder to work, and you'll see how I get rid of the flashback in just a moment. We're beating these brows all the way back as well, giving me a nice sleek appearance with my Anastacia brow pomade and that number 18 brush. That brow brush is bomb. I cannot express that enough. And then I'm just going to carve out underneath the brow area using a little bit of my Almay color corrector. And then I'm going to put it on my lid as well to allow it to be my shadow base. And then of course go right back into those brows just to make sure there are no sparse areas, and just setting them and grooming them nicely with my MAC brow set. Next, we're moving into my Morphe 35N palette. This is an all neutral palette, and you'll see how I bounce around colors and just build up the intensity and just continue to blend down. I'm staying in very, very neutrals. Everything is going to be more of a brown or mustardy brown. That shade right there is one of my favorites. It has this beautiful, almost brownish mustardy tone that really reflects like the most intense part of bronziness. And then this reddish brown shade, you guys, is like one of my favorites. I'm going to hit pan on that one in just a little bit, but I'm just kind of giving a little bit more intensity to the eye area. Using my NYX, my Milk Brow Pencil or my eyeliner pencil. I like to use this on my waterline. It almost reshapes the eye. And watch this. I'm going to roll another brown eyeshadow directly underneath this milk. And it kind of cleans it up. It allows the eyeshadow to grab a little bit more. But right now I'm really reshaping my eye. I'm kind of tricking the eye to look a little bit bigger and not allow the smoky to overtake the eye. And then continuously pushing up. Can you see how the shape is starting to form? This is so important when you're dealing with matte shadows, especially shades that are very, very neutral in tone. The more you build them, the more intensity that you'll get. You're really working with the shape of the eye. So I say embrace the shape of your eye, something that I fought for a very, very long time, and now it's just giving me a whole nother canvas to play with, just really playing with the shape. You'll see there's not going to be any wing liner with this. I'm not going to use any pencil liner. I'm just really allowing the eyeshadow to shape the eye, and that's how I think it really should be for spring 2016. Next, I'm going to lay a generous coat of mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras right now. This is the Maybelline Falsies. It does mimic false eyelashes, but I'm really going to give myself a generous amount because I'm going to use some very, very wispy lashes, and you'll see in just a moment. These are the Salon Perfects that I'm going to use. I believe they're the number 614s, and I'm just going to lay them on, and look how amazing they look. It almost looks like I stacked some wispy lashes And yeah, the trick for applying your lashes is to allow the adhesive to almost get dry. And then I've been using this little tweezer like gadget just to make sure I can press my lashes in with the falsies so there are no gaps. Now let's get rid of this banana powder. I'm just going to use my Queen Collection in light and remove anywhere that I put any of the translucent powder or the banana powder, so therefore there's nothing harsh on my face and everything melts directly into the skin. Going back in again with another Queen Collection product by CoverGirl. This is the deepest one. I want to say that's golden medium. Then I'm using a little bit of my Estee Lauder. This is the one of their blushes, just to kind of create a little bit of pop of color, but not a lot, saying, oh girl, hey, I got on blush. And you'll see that I'm going back in and reshaping the shape of the eye. And a lot of the steps that I show you might seem really competitive or repetitive, but they're not. It really allows this look to mesh all the way together. And yes, I did use one of my favorite bronzers that I got from the beauty supply store. I will, and after I sprayed my face with my MAC Fix Spray, I like to go back on top using a little bit of my, my bronzer just to make sure that glow is nice and reflective. The lips are going to be very, very neutral. I'm just using the Ooh Baby lip gloss, and then I'm going to put a little bit of See Thru just on top. And of course, I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara on the bottom, which was not in the intro, but you know, I had to make sure I sprayed my face and everything was nice and dry. I like to apply this last bit of mascara as the last final step, and there you go. Beautiful glow for 2016. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel to never miss another upload, you guys. I'm hoping you like this video and you give it 2 thumbs up. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Love ya. Bye.